If you fix the identity as not a limited identity but as a cosmic identity, then
Yeah.
intentions
Wow.
will naturally flow.
Namaste, world raisers. Sabine and Roger here, and today we're gonna watch how does your intention influence your karma? And it is Sadhguru with Sage and Tony Robbins. Yay!
Woo! Yeah, this is going to be a good one. So you all know that we are diving right into the teachings of Sadhguru, but you may not know that we're huge fans of Tony Robbins as well. We did not one, but two UPW events this year. Dived right into what he was teaching, what he had to offer, and very good stuff, very practical and beneficial. So very similar to Sadhguru in a lot of ways, maintaining a peak state, being joyful and positive and happy, and of course, letting go of the negative things. So we also got Sadhguru's book, and I just started reading it, and I'm a little bit weird. I start from the back just so I can get the glossary and the terms. So I learned a lot. Just for diving into Sadhguru's teachings on YouTube, yeah, of course, there's a lot of terminology that we don't know yet. So the book was already hugely beneficial. So I can't wait to read the rest of it. But anyways, enough rambling. Let's dive right into this video.
Oh, yes!
Sadhguru, can you speak about, you mentioned about the fact that it's not about trying to change past karma. So therefore, can you speak about the power of intention and why intention is so important? You gave beautiful examples in the book that illustrated you can be doing the same thing, but somebody's intent, their intention makes all the difference for, more accumulated karma or not.
Well, it happened once that Shankaran Pillai went to his lawyer and he wanted to divorce his wife. The lawyer asked, "Why? You've been okay with her, what's the problem?" Shankaran Pillai said, her table manners are so bad, her table etiquette is so terrible, I can't live with her anymore.
Oh, jeez.
But the lawyer asked, "You've been married for 18 years, only now you realized her table etiquette is bad?" He said, "Well, only yesterday afternoon, I happened to pick up a book on table etiquette. As I read it, I realized her table etiquette is terrible, so I want to divorce her." So so, people are constantly changing their intentions.
Yeah.
Holding on to certain intent means holding on to a basic plan. Rest of the plan can go whichever way, whether it'll go as a straight line, as a curve or a zigzag, we don't know. There are many life situations. But the basic intent has to be held in place. Your intent cannot be held in place unless you change your identity, in the sense, if your identity is too much about your body or your intellect or your emotions, then you can only operate as an individual. So your
Yeah.
intent is very important, but at the same time, more than the intent is a consequence of the type of identity you have taken. If you have taken an identity of being very strong person, then you will see with best intentions, still worse things could happen. I must tell you that the most horrific things on the planet have happened with best intentions. People who believed that they're doing great things, they did the most horrific things. People who even today believe they are doing God's work, they do the most terrible things in the world right now, because intention without fixing the identity could become very powerful weapon. The most important thing is to fix the identity. How small is your identity or how large is your identity will determine even what your intent is. Your ability to develop an intent, what sort of intent you have, please understand this. Somebody who is committing a crime, he also has a strong intent. Somebody who's doing something else, many nations, businesses, various kingdoms in the past, they all believed they had a good intent of conquering the world. And you know the consequences of those intents, all right? We have suffered imperialism, maybe not so much here, you have also suffered to some extent, but in other parts of the world, in Africa, Asia, we know the fruits of imperialism, what we have gone through because of that. But in their minds, their intent was a powerful, wonderful intent of their idea of a one world, okay? So it's very important that we first fix the identity. If you fix the identity as not a limited identity but as a cosmic identity, then
Yeah.
intentions
Wow.
will naturally flow. See, whatever you identified with that you always have the best intentions. You don't have to culture those intentions. You have a little baby, now you don't have to think, I will do only good things to this child. It's rubbish, you don't even have to… you don't even need a thought like that. Because you see it as yours, naturally, all the intention is there. You just have to see the world as yours. You have to see this universe as yours, and it is yours.
Yay.
Mm.
I love seeing them together.
Yeah,
Tony
it's
by
good.
now feels like family.
And
And Sage.
yeah, and Sadhguru's getting there real quick. He's like my other dad, teaching me great wisdom. Amazing. So yeah, that's inspired me. I can't wait to dive into this book even more now. Yeah, so intention, yeah, super powerful. And I think he lays it out, very succinctly, that if you have a limited identity, if you're stuck in, a belief system or a mental construct, or being, part of a belief system in a very limited way of thinking that you are this and you belong to this group and this culture and this people, and whatever the case may be, that limits, ultimately what we have the potential to realize we are, then it's going to be limited. And history reveals, some people with supposedly good intentions in their mind have done horrible things because of their limited, not seeing that everything in the world is all part of one cosmic display. So the infinite field of consciousness manifesting as all things, and we are part of that right now. So we don't really need to go out there and change others. We just need to realize the truth within ourselves. And then from there, pure intentions will just flow naturally, right? Like people who have children, you don't need to think about it. You're just going to treat that baby kindly, hopefully, because you're identified with it as part of you, right? So we need to see that we're all part of each other. And then good intentions will flow naturally, right? So powerful.
Beautiful.
So if you like this video and you enjoyed the teachings from Sadhguru on intention, please hit that like button. And of course, subscribe. It really, really helps the channel. Let us know what you think down in the comments section. And remember, raise yourself
And raise the world. Thank you so much, everyone. And a very special thank you to all our members. We love you.
Peace.